Cancer, it's Kay from Kaylovestarot. I took a bit of a couple of week hiatus, you guys, but I'm back. Let's see what July next month has got in store for your love lives. Let's check it out. So, general love overview for Cancer. 2018. What's going on with Cancer? Hello, Nancy. Cancer. Okay, Page of Pentacles flipped. The Nine of Wands. The Ace of Swords. Oh, what was that? The Six of Wands. The Emperor. Some of you guys dealing with someone older. The Queen of Pentacles flipped. I'll do one more for Cancer. Hello, Latrobe. Angelica. Temperance flipped. If I'm perfectly honest, I think you guys have got some sort of attention here, maybe, from someone older, but the feeling's just not mutual. Maybe it's attention, but they're not interested in commitment. It's definitely some sort of attention here. I've got the Six of Wands. It's just not being reciprocated on someone's side here, okay, because it just doesn't feel the same. Kind of want to say, if some of you guys are involved with, if there's an age gap, I definitely want to say there's an age gap here for some of you. There's some very drastic difference between you and someone else who, you know, someone's giving someone attention and it's just sort of like, oh, hello, Jane. Looking good, my tan. Thank you. It's been hot. So like I was saying, there's definitely some sort of attention going on here, okay? I feel like it's nice attention. I just don't feel like there is anything emotional in this, whether it's you to them or them to you. And obviously, someone is extremely vulnerable and being drawn out here, okay? How can I put it? This is sort of like... kind of want to say seduced. Someone could be quite easily seduced. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Cancer. You guys are the ones that wear your heart on your sleeve. And you can be very easily seduced. And pride as well. But I do see someone who doesn't necessarily have any emotional tie to you, paying a lot of attention. I kind of feel like this is quite sordid. I've got the Ace of Swords, so you'll find out the truth about this person in July. This could be someone that you have an emotional attachment to. They don't reciprocate it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, thank you, little miss. This could be on the flip side, but I'm seeing some Cancers being extremely vulnerable at the moment and could be quite easily seduced by someone who may be using them. And I've got a page with his back turned. And this sort of feels like, yeah, there's no commitment being offered. I just feel like someone's being used. It could be for money or sex. I'm not entirely sure. For some of you, it's money. For some of you, it's sex. And this feels like an age gap. Or, you know, someone who is, I don't know, there's an age gap. There's a definite age gap for some of you. Again, just lately I've been coming out with really specific messages and they've not always hit out to everyone. They've not been that generalised, but I still have to go with whatever I'm being put in front of me. if you're dealing with someone with an age gap, you're getting a lot of attention from them. You may be falling for them. I can assure you, for some of you, it's more seduction than anything. There's not really anything emotional going on. I do feel like someone's using someone. And I feel like the Ace of Swords is the God honest truth coming out in July about this, about someone being used. So, for example, if you've been seeing someone, Cancer, or you've had an interest in someone and you have had suspicions that they may be using you, if that is so, you can bet your pound to a penny that shit's coming out in July. The truth is coming out. And then I guess it's up to you guys what you actually do with that information. You may find out someone's using you. Right, let me just throw you some romance angels, Cancer. Sorry, not brilliant sort of energies, you guys, but, you know, I always say forewarned is forearmed. There we go. Release your ex. Time has come to clear energy. Something you may have to do in July. I've got religious factors as well for some of you. That may be like an external message. Love life influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This is basically sort of a path through a breakup, if I'm perfectly honest. You know, something's got to give in July, and you may need friends to fall back on. Let's clarify that. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite, and we'll go over these and sort of see what's what. Let's take a look. Clarification for Cancer. For the romance angels. What have I got there? Okay. I'm a little bit concerned now. I wonder if some of you guys have like been dealing with fire signs. Some of you guys have had what's the hell? Right, I've got it. So yeah, I've got this release your ex. I've got the Queen of Wands and the Knight, both reversed. Literal, just to be clear, before I go batshit crazy, Angela, these messages are not for me, are they? They are general, Angelica. They are general. And I suppose it really depends if you are having suspicions that you are being used in some way. So I guess it's really up to you to sort of figure that out. But here I've got release your ex. Okay, so fire sign energy is coming across really, really, really strong. Okay, this is inconsistent. Someone's up to no good. Someone's bringing about, you know, the worst in you as well. So this could be, again, influence. Someone's influencing you to be the worst version of you. For example, it's very easy for someone to sort of rile up your temper. Maybe, you know, you've been behaving in a way that you haven't really been behaving before, all because of this person's inconsistency. And obviously the time really is now to clear your energy. Now, I've got this religious factors card. This could show up two reasons. There could be something to do with religious factors or cultural factors going on. It could also be, I know the word spiritual path. This could be Spirit's sort of way of kind of just throwing out there, this person is that inconsistent, they will try to come back around. And then maybe this is Spirit's way of sort of saying, can we not pay any more attention to this shit anymore? Cupid's arrows are not in play here, okay? And you need to wake up and realise that. Nightmare card. Let's let go of the nightmare. Otherwise, religious factors could also be pinned to religious rituals such as marriage. For some of you, you know, you could be being told that marriage could be in the future between you and this person. Maybe they have spoke about marriage. Again, I just feel very strongly to sort of say some of you really do need to get your wits about you and fast. I've got a very, very strong sense that someone is being used. So let your friends help you. Ask for next step support from others. So whether that be you needing to go back to friends to ask for support, or your friends have already been trying to help you and maybe it's not been reciprocated, maybe now's the time to actually go back to that. Say the old apologies and actually sort of make amends so that we can get that support network back in place. And this is obviously something you have to stand your ground with here, okay? Because there could be, I mean, this could sort of represent that need to stand your ground with actually putting yourself first, you know, actually sort of standing your ground with your realization and your truth, knowing that this has been going on. The Ace of Swords was there in the first reading, so there will be that clarity in the month of July if something shady has been going on with someone, especially if it's fire sign. So there will be that clarity, and I guess it's really up to you, Cancer, to sort of stand your ground, to separate yourself from that person, and friends will come in handy. Now, I do see some inner conflict. I see this as inner conflict going on. Because, you know, the Nine of Pentacles is reversed. In the upright, it's my singleton card. In the reverse, this is that fear of being on your own. For some of you, you have been allowing someone to take the utter piss out of you because you don't want to be on your own. What you need now, and this is tied in with the friendship card, is karmic ties, karmic friends in your vicinity that are going to help strengthen you, so that you can stand your ground and actually walk away from what's not serving you or what's not doing you any favours. You know, I suppose it's the age-old saying of, okay, how long's this been going on? How long have these suspicions been going on for? How many times has somebody been told this, this, and this, and this from looking outside of the box, and yet we're still sat there with rose-tinted glasses? How long's it been going on? And then think, what I've actually done to try and make things better. If you tried things to make it, has it ever worked? No. Again, I just feel inclined to say some of you really are hitting a brick wall next month, where it is nitty-gritty time to actually sort of put your foot down. I know you guys hate confrontation. You really, really do. But I kind of feel like that may have to take place next month in order for you to get the truth, in order for you to see reality for what it really is. You know, sometimes the worst things have to happen to us in order to wake us up if it's something that we've not been noticing before. So you may find out that someone really genuinely has been up to no good next month, and it's up to you guys to put your foot down and deal with it in a better way that's probably been dealt with before. Just saying. Obviously, this cannot resonate for every single one of you. These are just general. And like I said before, I've sort of been coming out with very, very sort of specific messages just lately. So you just have to sort of bear with and forgive me, because it genuinely is a case of whatever cards come out in front of me, I just have to go with it. You know, I'm not going to sort of overdo the reading, overdo the spreads, keep throwing cards until I sort of hit out every single one of you, because obviously it just doesn't work like that. So you will have to forgive me, darlings. But anyway, if any of this has resonated with you and you do want a little bit more help, feel free to email me. That will load in the description box once this video hits YouTube. Otherwise, you guys, don't forget, Monday Fun Day is back on next week. I'm going to be throwing around some cards. We're doing some freebies. You know, my spirit guide Angela's running the show as usual. So if anyone wants to join, it's 8:30 p.m. UK time on Monday. Please do feel free to join us, and check the time difference on Google so you don't miss it. And also click the little bell on my channel to make sure you get the notifications for when I go live. Anyway, you lovely lot, I'm going to wish you all the best. To be back mid-month with a mid-month update. You guys take care, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.